Hey everyone, and welcome to this week, March 16th, 2021, podcast number 6. This week I decided I was going to talk about 10 minutes self-love and the importance of making time for it. This podcast is entitled Light of Love Podcast with spiritual medium, coach, and healer Tamara Palmer. Blessings to all of the beautiful light love beings. I hope this past week was good to you. And I pray you had some amazing moments of growth and healing. This week, we're going to talk about self-love and the importance of giving ourselves 10 minutes every single day and the importance of making time for it. This past week, I experienced an ascension like never before. It has driven me to areas of my life that I had already previously healed from, or so I thought. Over my 46 years of this lifetime, I've experienced so many big and small moments that should have, could have, or even would have destroyed me. But every time I went through it, a bigger experience took place. A saying, or otherwise known as a quote, by Friedrich Nietzsche from 1888, who was a German philosopher, once said, "Out of life's school of war, what doesn't kill me makes me stronger." This quote may sound hard to comprehend. Nevertheless, it accurately paints the picture of resilience, of strength and courage, and can also be taken as an affirmation for overcoming adversity. We all face adversity every single day, in our lives, in our work, in our friendships, in our relationships, and in our communities. This week I had a few different moments where I had to step back, take a breath, and take time for me, which is actually one of the most difficult things to do. And I've become really good at creating excuses as to why I can't make time instead of showing up to take care of me. I had so many opportunities to take time for me, where I allowed myself to be vulnerable and to begin to heal some past hurts. There are times when we realize that it won't or it can't happen to me, but it can and it will, and in my case, it did. When 2021 began, I entered with such an amazing attitude of gratitude and so excited and geared up to help others that now at 3 months, almost 4 months in, I'm beginning to feel the burnout. I'm known for making statements or reminding my clients, my students, and my friends that we can't give from an empty cup, and yet it's been getting harder and harder to do just that. When I take time to focus on me is when my greatest healing occurs. And this week I reached out for some outside help. And my counselor shared this practice of 10-minute reset that we can do when we're feeling stuck, we're feeling frustrated, or even distracted by life, to help us return to being on track, the right path. So right now, as I close out this podcast for this week, I want to leave with you the 10-minute rest, recharge, and I want to challenge you to follow me on this journey over the next 21 days of taking time for us, of taking time for me, of taking time for you. So the first step in this 10-minute reset is to set a timer for 10 minutes. The second step is to put down a yoga mat or a blanket and get comfortable. To just like right now, listening to soothing soft music or a guided meditation, or even not listening to anything at all, you get to make that choice. Give yourself 10 minutes of uninterrupted, undivided, unapologetic, authentic self-care that will lead to self-love with no expectations. Finish your day with more energy and patience and grace. And a bonus step is, once you've given yourself these 10 minutes, get a journal and begin to write and begin to forgive yourself for the steps, for the life, for the choices you've made. At the beginning, this may seem hard and it may seem ridiculous, but even giving yourself 10 minutes a day, whether that's 10 minutes in the morning or 10 minutes before bed, gives you that opportunity to really write your story, to really begin to tap in to those past hurts, to those things that you hold on to that you're not ready to forgive. Before we end this, I want you to take a deep breath in. I want you to place your right hand, your dominant hand, upon your heart. And I want you to take your other hand and place it over top. I want you to take a deep breath in. And I want you to breathe in that self-love, that self-care, that putting you first. Because for far too long, we have ran around taking care of everyone else. And now it's our time to take back and step back and take care of us. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to feel like you've got the weight of your world on your shoulders. That's okay. And I know it's strange to hear someone say that, but sometimes all we have is us. Sometimes we may even be afraid to go out the outside door, into the out, as they say. Our times are tough right now, and we're all struggling, each and every single one of us. But remember that you are a spiritual being that came here and took form in a human's body. You came here to play the game of life. You came here to learn and to grow and to blossom into the beautiful being that you are becoming. Be kinder with yourself. Be kinder with the words that you speak to yourself. Let go of that limited BS and own who you are. And be proud of your accomplishments and even be proud of your failures. Because some of those failures led you to the biggest transformation and the biggest accomplishments in your life. The guidance this week is simple and yet hard. Give you the attention you've been giving away. Own it, acknowledge it, and be proud of it. Sending you so much love and light. Namaste. I'll see you all next week.